Hello, how are we doing? Wherever you are in the world, you're having a good one. Oh boy, I overdid it this morning. Did a little bit of gardening. Which took longer than I was going to do, but that's because, you know, getting slow. And then I tired myself out just pegging my washing out. Oh my word. When will this end? I'll see you. Ah. I see you, you see me, watching you, watching me, watching you. Oh, something like that. Interestingly, the pop-up chat on YouTube now works, but half the internet seems to be gone. I like to get all Steam store pages up, but try and go to your wish list or into community, and nope. And it took me a few refreshes just to try and get the Twitch dashboard to load, but that's been an ongoing issue for months now, where parts of like the Twitch interface just doesn't load even when watching streams, which is really bizarre. Truly. Oh. I'm back. Yeah. Boo, why is that smaller than that? Oh no. Oh. Let's see. So this needs to be shrunk, doesn't it really? To have it in line with the rest. That's in by 5, and then we have to adjust the width, which doesn't change anyway. It should be at 820. Like that is. There we go. So it should be 7. Let's see, minus 5. 705. I'm just going to make that resize now. Oh, we need to know where the scroll bar. Like that, isn't it? Is that how you are? No, you're there. So what size is it? 815. So now. Why? Okay. And then height, isn't it? There you go. And scroll by height as well. No. Wrong one. Really? Okay. Better. What's this complaining about now? Background scroll bar. Not that. Is it this? No? What are you? There we go. Okay. What? What? No? No? Yeah, okay. And now... I hate this. What the fuck is this shit here now? How can we see that? The background colour thing, isn't it? Is it this? No, it's white. It's not even doing anything. What is it? So something in the background content. Alright, it's this, isn't it? Here. Copy that. Alright, can't do that. So. Why is it not doing anything? Fucking wood. What's going on? Okay. Oh, there's a padding there. It's probably just the border of that, is it? What's the size of this looking wrong now? What's the height of this wrong now? now we have to just fix these sliders and everything else. Ugh. Oh yeah. There we go. Just making sure things aren't going to appear on screen, which I don't want to. There we go. So now, like, that slider is just a bit too long. It's under lighting, isn't it? Well, that doesn't need a gap, so then we can put the gap on here again. And then with these headers, oh, how did we do this now? Oh, right, with this. Something like that, isn't it? You're okay size. Well. Something like that. Suppose the best one would be to not have that. Whatever. So what we did there, we need to do here. Come on. And then just hide them. We can see that this is what? Quite flush. Why? My word. What? Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Woo. So. Keep that as 5, and then look at that. That means all these fit or not. Because bollocks. Hmm? Just looking at that, so yes, 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 and then what's this one? Where's this caps? Okay. Everything seems to fit. Oh, bollocks. going to be one of those quiet streams. I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking. Just FYI. Ooh. Oh. Just make sure everything works as it's supposed to now, because I'm sure last night there was a few things that didn't. So let's see. So we've got clouds and the sun. As we can see, the directional lighting is set to 0. Let's save that. Load. Load. Now it's not. But now we've loaded in more stuff. Why now? Why all of a sudden is this an issue? Oh, lovely. What's this, the override lighting toggles now then? Oh, that doesn't get reset, does it not? Just boot that, and then go there, and load there, and then that does. When we click new, it doesn't reset override lighting. Oh god, just give me the freaking freeze. Oh, garbage, garbage. Right. In background content, then what's like that? Oh, oh. So, background lighting, background override, set defaults. So we just didn't call. What doing? Can't remember what doing. Need to see if the value so the rotation's there. See it? Rotation. So the question is it loaded in and then resetting the value for some reason. Which could be the point of doing this and then going in here and it's reset because it's called a reset thing. Quite possibly. So it'll be this one, won't it, really? So we're calling set defaults here and here. So that shouldn't be called there. However, chances are it's this one. Could be that one. On start. New action. Okay. Shouldn't be start then, should it? Because the panel's already active when we come in. And then we disable it, so the start method's already initialized. Yeah, so that's okay. What's that? Expected. Now when we load, so it's loaded, and then we come in here. Really? But then if we load again, really? Yeah, the value's still. Set. So it's just not loading the rotation. Just not loading the rotation by the looks of it then. Which we call set here. That's a different thing. Right, so let's try. Did I put the alpha in there? I thought we got rid of the alpha. So we come in here, we call this, which is 107. So we set the rotation. So it's rotation there. Just get set there, so Y. Would it become 0? So rotation on rotation change. This is all already in. So are the values actually set? Because we call this, but did we actually set the values? No. We did not. Why have you just jumped me to the end of the fucking file? I fucking hate it when it does that. It's fucking Visual Studio. Piece of shit. Pain in the calves of my legs. Yeah. Oh. Are we gonna have any success today? Yay! We do. The question is, when we're loading, why is it not resetting these? That would be background panel. Set defaults, destroy them. I mean, look, oh, that's new dialogue action. What about review? All the cold ones there. Why? Calling populate nav data or resetting these? Because we're resetting them. Yeah, a bit weird how some are reset, others aren't, but that's how it went. Let's have some consistency, please, my friend. Since it's resetting the view and zoom, better to call it that. So when we're doing here, we do new world out control set default. Clear the cache. Initialize that. I still need to reset that. Digitum Group Collection. Okay. Shut down. Set defaults. Does that mean? Excuse me. So if we just do like that. Like, where's the add button then? I'm going. Close that. Do new. Yes. Put something in and look at the groups and no, look, it's still cleared. Right. Well, it works. It works. Why would I mess around or try to spend time understanding it again? Just forget again. I'm trying to drink less caffeine, so less brews. That means error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Come on. Stream yourself in all day to no data. I bet the internet's just having a freaking moment because we got it back down to normal latency. And whether or not really, is that how it works? Full stop. Just looking at the captions on the YouTubes. Yeah, okay, just as all the words, doesn't do any grammar or anything like that. That's fine. Back to normal again though. A glitch in the internet. I'm just going to take a very quick break, just stretch my legs because they're very painful. If you're wondering what I'm working on. Oh, wrong freaking thing. Check out the link. Let's see. There it is in Twitch. And there we go. YouTube. Hello. I'm using PC. Excuse me. Oh. Let's test the rest of it. Let's make sure it, well, yeah, let's load and load again, see if that's fixed that particular issue. Load it, we'll have a look into it. Value set, and then let's say, well, we'll load again. And yeah, resets everything. I was like, where's the other stuff? We can have flat. Let's make that yellow. Save that. Load. Well, I did that, but it didn't set the ambient mode. Lighting. What? Something tells me there's a lie going on here. So it is, it's lying. Because it's not setting the ambient colours. Or any of them. So. Oh. So set defaults. So we got them. We are doing the set, so that means we do need to just reset the equals 0, equal 1, 3. Okay. No. Really? Where's our color picker? Oh, dear me. Okay, so let's, well, black color. And then sky, color picker, bet. Zero. And then if I equal to 0, skybox Set value. To that. Else if. It's like the middle thing, wasn't it? Not the cold middle though, is it? You got the sky, you got the equator. And then the ground. Oh. Let's just get used to putting brackets on everything, even single line stuff, because you knew is readability. Oh, it gets set there, and then we set the relevant. Excuse me. We set the relevant color picker based on that. And then really, let's see. I'm sure this thing has. When we go to this, like a default color. Color alpha, right. I'm sure. So enable starting color. If you want, if you wish to set the starting color via script, please use the standard color parameter of the SCP instead. What does that mean? What's the color? Oh, easy peasy. Just set it to null, is it? No. Starting color. So colour dot white. So scout equators. White and ground. So default then, just in case, and then yeah, I'll do. So now we've got a null reference error. Get over. We've not put the cart before the horse. Why would you even? Yes, I'm trying to identify where, please. Oh. Well, let's hope it is that point. Is it more likely on that value? Right, so we come in, we can set the value. And we get an error at that. Honestly. So buffer color is not buffer color value set. Oh, right. So here's the point. Here's the place. And that's null. So, a bit of a change on that, you piece of shit. So we go else if cache sky what color, not sky colors is not equal to null. Then if that should do it then, because you say it should do it, but it might not. Oh, let's just see. Excuse me. Okay, still not doing that. Now we have this. Outside the bounds of the array. Listen, buddy boy. So ambient mode, when we change that, we need to set the array. See. So the oof. Dot these guy colors equals null, because that doesn't hear it. Then if cache guy bot lighting dot guy colors not equal to null, and dot length is greater than 1. Right, not greater than 0 really. And then if it's not, then so do a new a length of 1 and let's just get the colour from you. Oh, if only that was simple, eh? Box lighting. Oh, yeah. What is sky colors? Color 32. So, oh, actually, yeah. So we're just going to use the cache value because it already exists, and so therefore, var sky color equals the cache skybox lighting sky colors 0. So we keep a backup, and then the new color 32 of 1 sky color. Ugh. And then for increasing it, same shit, different day. What is this, a sky? Apart from this is the size of 3 now. Equator, color and ground color. That's keeping that, and then this one is actually changed. Oh. Why do we even need to do that? Too clever for me on good at times. That does the same shit. Because it's already cached. And if it's cached, then it's mirrored. So for this, oh, excuse me. Oh. Box you. What does this complain about? Null, a reference subsection. He's saying the cached is fucking null. Oh. Let's see. Yeah, so it's like if skybox lighting not equal to null, and do that because we're calling this before it's actually initialized. No errors, and now what? Get. Oh, you tit. So why the fuck was this not an issue before? I mean, is that just saying it's an array of size 0? Probably. Yeah, that's what it's saying. It's not null, so... let's find you. So we do that, we do this, and then we might as well do cache skybox lighting dot sky colors equals new. Or do we do it here or not? Because we'll do the ambience here. Fucking setting it there. So at what point is it getting called before anywhere else? That's set. So we call in get before set? Understand. So set and get. No, that can be the only place. Sure. So we come in and we do this on the get, but we call in set, aren't we? For anywhere else. So we create that cache. We come in. We check if the ambient hex colors is 0. Then we set the sky colors to 0. So why is that hard to do now? Because we didn't set it null. Why do we have to check for null now? Let's load and then do it. Load. Background. Fucking dumbass. You said that. Load it. So, I mean, it's like, yeah. Zero. Null. Zero. Am I setting this null anywhere else? Yes. Ugh. Yeah, that's why it stopped working. Ollie. What a Wally. Oh, try and just keep it to a 2-hour stream. That's another 40 minutes before I fall asleep. Oh. $294. That's a bit sus, that. Go back there, do new, load, yes, I said it was sus, but well, that was how it's in the file. So if we just launch. And still sound, okay, wait, yes. To backgrounds. Why does it do this? It's like that exists, but for some reason this container no longer exists. It's in some sort of limbo state that I don't understand. Oh, it's simply done, but I just don't understand. So we've already put a null on that one here. Yes, could that possibly be used? Need to get rid of the alpha in that save file, don't we? Yeah, launch. Yeah, great. No reference. Why? Can it be even existing in a state at that point? Are they persisting into the scene for some reason? Background element form. No. So then why, when we quit, we come into here, that, like, this is getting called? So where's it getting called from for start? So it's getting called in here, which is on initialization, and if so, bollocks. Background form. Well, that's useless. Texture. Has to be texture. So what are we calling you? here. Final references, no. No. Texture form override in it. So where the fuck is calling in it? Background panel here. Could only be in here then. For some reason it's freaking out. So in here and we're like, yeah, well, here's our element form, let's initialize it. And is it the reset connected? No. So we obviously exist, do we not? We exist at that point. We're going in, we do the cleanup. We do a release asset, which is it's not, so we don't need to release that. And then, well, assets is no. No. The material override panel is not null here. So we come in here, do this initialization, which is, yeah, just in the drop down. So yeah, remove listeners, come back, out, and in here, and that exists, that exists, that exists. So when does it not exist? For whom? For whom and why do you not exist? Bring planet, clouds. Come and do lighting. Lighting, lighting. Lighting? No. Have we? How the fuck have we got a component attached to that? No. Do we fuck? How? How is that even possible? It's like, no way, mate. Background element form. So it's gonna be what? It said lighting, didn't it? We didn't imagine it. What did we? doesn't work until I click off screen and then go back, and then it fucking works because it's a piece of shit. Quit. Yes. Are we running that? No, let's run it. Let's see, so let's just do this. Additional actions. We're only interested if that's null. So we're doing these. Are we getting out of here before that happens? Background form templates. No, we're not. So which fucking form is it? Excuse me. Shit, you gotta try and work with. So we've done that. So we initialize all the templates fine. And then we're just doing skybox lighting. And then we come to this. So why is this? Game object. Lighting. What's that saying? The value of this item is stale. And now we don't have a game object. So we're somehow calling this without actually having so we have to go into expand and then somehow we just need to fucking jump out without actually doing this. If only I could just say skip this. Oh, I can actually. Let's see, what is trying to call you on this condition? When the material override is not there, were you existing? Are you in sort of limbo state or what? So we'll just handle that so we're not getting the error, just so that we can and then find out who's called you, where are we getting called from. Because if we're doing it in the background panel, just doing it from that, is that, so where have you been called from to do that? So it is a coroutine issue. Seems like it's trying to possibly load and fail. But why would you load and fail? Well, that's making more sense to me now, but why have I got the NDI screen still on? I don't know. Just goes to show no one's watching. Right, so we load, we launch. Yeah, whatever. Suppose I'll just get rid of that. We launch. We needed to launch, and then we quit. And then we're in here. So we are trying to set data. So initialize this form from how is this even running? Is this something that's been left running until not being able to escape out because now form is null? How the fuck has it initialized something that was null? You know what I'm saying? So who are we? We are null. And we're being called of null. So could it be that this coroutine is just still running and we need to get out of it? Could be. Why would it still be running? I need to find out when we're getting called. I'm called there. Do it all from fresh. Oh. Oh, another 20 minutes in and I'm just going to give up for the day. I need to lie down. My back is griefing me. So what is these doing? These are loading the forms. So which one are you? Background texture. So you've done background clouds. Background texture. right? So then we launch. All good. And then we quit. And then when we quit, we are now trying to set the data from background clouds. We have the information. It's all valid at this point. So that's the cloud, that's the texture. That's valid. And then we've lost the form. So even though we're saying we are null, what the fuck has happened for it to do this? Are you saying that somehow we've lost reference to our forms that we instantiated of all? Are we... race condition. Here's the theory. So we come out, we're restoring the mission, or loading the file back up again. However, we kick off the process to do that, but then we call clean up and delete those forms before they get set. That would explain it. So when we do, so when we do it in here, then it has to be called on that point. But then we must, for some reason, be calling set defaults, which then destroys all our forms that we've attempted to create. Modular background, yeah. Has to be. I can see no other way now. No other way. So, first of all now, let's just remove breakpoints to avoid potentially getting in the way. So we're only interested in knowing when we call set data so that we can do the call routine of this, which is only going to be here. So we stick a breakpoint up there. So it must call set data to do that, and then go out and do clear thingamabobs. So we can still stick a breakpoint on that there, just to see. Because if set defaults gets called before we get there, then that's the issue. Are we ready? So we call set defaults and nothing attached. We then call set data. So we know that, and now we'll try and create the forms, and then we call set data again, because this is called in start. So we take that and we bang it in there. We don't even need to do that. Oops. I don't understand why I had to do that in the first place. You know, why do I have to do that in there? And none of us do that. Ugh. Oh. So, I don't even know why we launch, because we're already in the scene. Now, so we call set defaults, and again, so where are you calling this one from? Populate nav data. So you think that we now don't have an error and it loads, and therefore just maybe we no longer need to do that. Yeah, just as a thought. Don't need to call it, we're not going to call it. Make the code simpler. Ugh. Now, it could be. It's working, it's working. So, just exit. Let's see. I don't know. No. Did it load? Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you. So whatever issue we had that made me add set defaults there got cleared out. In the end, there was somewhere else that we made changes to make it more calling the routines in the same areas that it needs to be called. Bit of a mixed week this week in terms of sunny weather. Oh. Anyway, happy days. We've solved that particular issue. Was there any other issues that I needed to solve? Of course. So you see that we got that colour there. However, we've got the alpha, and there's no transparency for that, so you know. So when we get the data, some colour values. That's saying, isn't it? Let's see, does this thing do what we want it to do? So we set sky as white, but we'll have it purple, save it. So that did that one, and that actually saves it as right. So color string, color to HRB. So what are we doing? Some color pick a value. String. Color value. RGBA X value, and then RGB X value. Isn't that better? RGB, RGB, RGB. What are you for? Tele override. Yeah, you might be the alpha. Might not. I'm not bothered. I'll just solve the issue. And that means then, can our color picker not use alpha? The A picker background. Doop, doop. Are you using anything? Pickers? So the N, the R, the G, the B, the H, S, D, the A. Can we just make it not interactable? Just have to circle the raycast target. Get color full alpha. color. Set color. No alpha. Okay. So, and then given that we're using this set value. Oh, I don't know why we call it value. Come on. You can now call it set color. It's not inheriting anything from this other than just being a class and being interactable. So set color. So you got set color, no alpha. Get color? Yeah. Can we do? Yeah. Okay, we're better off to call that then, is it? In case it's not initialized. And then get color full alpha. Nutter. That bloke's a nutter. Oi! Nutter! You're a nutter! Oh. Holy shit, boy. What's going on here? This is what you get for having out. Gradient. Flats. Gradient. Oh, I kept them. Sky. Gradient. Save. Load. Why do you not do that? Load. Load. That's wrong. That's wrong. There's also index out of range. Sky colors. Not left, really. Free. Well, actually, that's not null now, so if it's greater than 0, not length. And then if that and that, just a safety check. Time to be wrapping it up, really, isn't it? Oh. So let's just, like, you know, spam my link from a video game. If you're wondering what it is. If you're not, tough. Link's there in the dwarf chats. It is a space combat game. It's flying warships, like the size of Corvettes rather than fighters. Still maintains that dogfighting aspect, since they are quite maneuverable. Are you going to tell me you're fucking null now? Listen. You cannot be null. You're not allowed to be null. How can you be null if that's not null? It can only be here, and then we just have to do... Oh, come on. Sky colors equals new. Colors 0. Make sure it's initialized at that point. Because you know. Why not? Come on. Did it error? It didn't error this time, but why is it loading the values? Right, so set data. Come to here. And then come in here 0, 1, 2. Why would you be a piece of shit? So our length is 0. Okay, that must be default. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah, good. Right, we're coming here. Oh, actually, maybe that is... Yeah, it's set to 0. Good, yeah. It's not 1, it's there, so we come in here. Now we'll set the sky color length to 3. And then we get the first one, which is... correct, whatever that came out of. Oh, what the fuck? Are you? RGB is all there, it's all one. Failed to convert my hex. Why? So why have you failed? I mean, it's bullshit that I'm just constantly using that one, but it shouldn't have failed because, you know, it's still a fucking hex colour. Let's see, what do you require? Strings that begin with hash will be passed as hexadecimal. In the following way. RGB comes when not specified, alpha will default to FF. Strings that do not begin with will be passed as literal colours. So it's passing us as a literal colour? So, first of all then, why is our data not using the hash when it saves the data? That's why. Get data, get data, get data, get data, get the data. Ambient hex colors. So because we're doing it that way, we're not getting it from here. Yeah, you just have to do that. We need the octaforp, basically. So if I just manually add octaforps myself to the save file. Oh. And then well, that one worked, but that failed. Zero, 1, 2. Testing is very boring but worthwhile effort. Now, if I was really committed to this, I'd actually have a test plan and test every single permutation. But I'm not, because it's just for me. So as long as I can catch all obvious stuff, anything else that crops up, I will handle as and when. There we go. So if I save it, yep. Hold. True. Yep. Data saved. Cool. Cool. Pretty cool. You know. Yeah. And then if we wanted to do this, do 51.9 to be facing it directly. But there we'll do calculator. So 360 minus 51.9, 308.1. Is that right? No, I'm being very daft, aren't I? That's why it's not working. 51.9 plus 180 to face the other one, 231.9. Let's just have it skybox as super duper intensity. Is that intense? Oh, we got a nice blue light on us. Oh, we've got the red. Eerie. Environment intensity is all the way up. So what happens if we reduce that down to anything happen? Couldn't see anything. Fog. What? Why? Why was fog so foggy? Fog doesn't work with a skybox. That's interesting. But it's actually that as well, isn't it? Yeah. So if we have fog, then the question is, how would you tell a camera not to use fog? Because oh, well, that'd be part of it. Oh, oh right. It's a linear thing, exponential. Holy boy. Can you even see those squares now? It's an interesting one, isn't it? Exponential squared. Is that any better? No. So you just do linear 0 to 200 and then We've got them bits, which just don't do with fog. So that's the clouds. And then that's the texture for the sun. So, casting shadows, contribute to global lighting, no. Dynamic occlusion, no. Oh. Light layer default. Yeah. Flame probes, that doesn't make a difference. There's something else to look at. Yeah, okay. I am done. Thank you for watching. Not a very interesting one, but testing is all important. But if you're wondering what I'm working on, it's this. It is A-Spec First Assault. Space combat game. Dogfighting in Corvette ships rather than fighters. We've got gimbaled weapons, turrets, missiles. We've got damaged system. You can sub-target components on an enemy and damage them to reduce performance. Same can be done to you. Damage repair systems. Multi-layered damage. And like mission objectives like you got in Free Space. So if you like Free Space and you like Independence War or I-War, which was done by, was it Particle Softworks or whatever it was, back in the late 90s, then do check it out. It's on Steam.